Today, the Cedartown Middle School will be taking on the Bay Springs Middle School. They're the Wildcats, we're the Bulldogs. We are in our black T-tops today with red pants, black socks. Bay Springs is in their pink tops today. Not sure, probably breast cancer or something like that. I'm not sure, I wasn't told, but I'm sure it's a good cause. So they've got their pink tops with their white trousers and white socks. So I'll have a lineup here shortly to share with you. Tonight was, or this evening was the 8th grade night. These kids have been here for 3 years, about to move up to the high school, the 9th grade. So they were recognized here tonight for their contribution to the program, and we wish them well as they move on. Okay, I've got the lineups now for Bay Springs. We have number 7, Peyton, leading off. She's your shortstop. And then we have number 34, Lexi. She's your center fielder. Number 9, Helging. I'm not sure about that. Helsing. All right, we're fixing to start the game here, so I'll give you the finish up the lineup here in just a minute. Up to bat now is number 7, Peyton. Your battery for Cedartown is Shaylee and Emmeline. Shaylee pitching, Emmeline catching. Here's the first pitch, swung on, strike 1. Top of the first. First pitch was a swinging strike. And here's the pitch from Shaylee. Ball outside. Count is 1-1 now. Strike called. Count is 1-2. And here's the 1-2 delivery from Shaylee. Foul ball. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes to Peyton with Bay Springs. And the pitch from Shaylee. Ball is hit to shortstop. Kinsley Fields throws to Caroline at first base for the first out. Nice play. Now up to bat for Bay Springs is number 34, Lexi. She is the center fielder. 1 out now. And the pitch from Shaylee. Strike 1. Now I'm trying to do the scoreboard and the broadcast, so this will be interesting. Count is 0-1. Here's the pitch. Ball is popped up. Kinsley gets under the ball, makes the catch for the second out. And up to bat for Bay Springs is number 9, Helsing. You know, I can't tell what this is. It's H-E-L, looks like G-I-N-G, but I don't know. H, I'll call her. Strike called. She is the pitcher, number 9. H is your pitcher. 2 outs now. And the pitch from Shaylee. Ball just inside. 1-1 now. 2H. I'll have to ask somebody how to pronounce that because I want to get it right. Count is 1-1. There are 2 outs. Top of the first inning. Base brings up the bat, and here's the pitch. It's inside. Count is 2-1 now. And number 9 steps in the box. Here's the 2-1 delivery from Shaley. Ball is hit to first base. Caroline makes the play and then throws to, let's see what number that is. I'll find out. Number 5 is Anna Scott. Anna Scott at second base came over and made the play. Carolina had to go to her right. So that's fundamental baseball. Good job, girls. We'll return in just a moment. All right, we are back. And leading off the Cedartown Middle School Lady Dogs is Shaylee Pittman. She is our pitcher. Batting second on deck is Emlyn Waits, and in the hole is Kinsley Boozer. If either of those should get on, Caroline O'Neill is batting fourth. We are in the bottom of the first inning now. First pitch from the Bay Springs pitcher is a ball. Shayla gets her sign from Coach Wigley. And the pitch. Ball's hit to third, gets by third, bounced over a glove. I say that was a base hit by Shaylee. That's what I think anyway. So now we have a runner at first. And up to bat is Emlyn, our catcher. 1 and 2 in the field and 1 and 2 in the lineup. And here's the pitch. Ball high. Almost gets away from the catcher, but Shaylee stays at first base. Ball 1. I have to really focus here. I'm doing the scoreboard and the broadcast. So that's ball 2 to Emlyn. Shaylee Pittman on first. Count is 2-0. Here's the pitch. Ball is hit hard between third and short. Shaylee makes it to second base. That's a base hit for Emlyn. And up to bat now is Kinsley Boozer, our shortstop. There will be a pinch runner for Emlyn, our catcher. And that is number 4, Bennett. Bennett, a catcher herself, 6th grader. And here's the pitch to Kinsley. Swing and a miss, strike, foul ball. Strike one. And there's a pop fly to right field. Right field camps under it. Shaley tags. Here's the throw to the third. Not in time. Shaley is safe. Emlyn moves down to second base. So good job by Kinsley to advance the runners to second and third. Up to bat now is Caroline O'Neill. Perfect opportunity here to get a couple of RBIs and take the lead in this game. There are two outs. Excuse me, one out. And the pitch to Caroline is ball high. And here's the 1-0 delivery to Caroline. Ball outside. Count is 2-0. Hitters count here. She should be looking for something good to hit. It's got to be in her wheelhouse. Ball three. So coach, I think I know coach pretty good. He's gonna make her take this. 3-0 to Caroline. Here's the pitch. Strike call. Okay, 3-1. Back to hitters count. One out. Runners on second and third. A base hit would score 2 runs. I'm pretty confident of that. And the pitch. Ball is hit to second. Second fields, throws to first. That'll bring Shaley home from third. So now the score is Cedartown 1, Bay Springs 0. And up to bat now is Ray Penson. She's the third baseman. She has an opportunity to drive in a run. Popped up, out of play. Ball, strike one. Count is 0-1 to Riri. And not sure what. I'm not sure what the umpire did there. If he called time or something. Hey, buddy. What you doing? Grandson Zeke is up here with Jacob. I got a chair. You can sit right over here in this one if you want to. I'm going to take this one to Haley. Okay. Ball's hit to center field. It's hit deep. Center fielder drifts back, makes the catch for the third out. So Riri gave it a ride, but that will end the first inning. And after one inning of play, the score is Cedartown 1, Bay Springs 0. All right, now I got the music going too, so I am busy up here tonight, folks. That's the end of the first, going to the top of the second, and we'll do a little intermission here for you. for the top half of the second inning. And up to bat for Bay Springs is number 11, Bristol. She's the third baseman. Blue takes time to clean the plate off. The field looks really good. The new grass that was added, and coach has done a good job of getting it prepped and ready for the game. A strike one, swinging strike. The 0-1 delivery from Shaley. Ball inside. Count is 1-1 to Bristol. And the pitch from Shaley. Ball high and outside. Count is 2-1 now. On deck is Jordan, the right fielder, and in the hole is Anna Kate, left field, and if anyone should go on, it's Ayla, the second baseman. Count is 2 balls and 1 strike. And the pitch. Ball just outside. 2-2 now. Oh, excuse me. 3-1 to the Bay Springs hitter. And the pitch. Swinging strike. Count is full now. Shadley just blew that one right by her. And the pitch. Ball low. So Bristol, number 11, gets on via a free pass. So now Bay Springs has a runner on first and nobody out. And up to bat for Bay Springs is Jordan, 0-0. She's the right fielder. And the pitch. It's a bunt. Shaley Fields throws to, and the, so it's going to take me a minute to get these names down. That was fielded by Shaley, and Anna Scott was playing second base. She covered the bag, and the runner that was on first base made a big turn going to third, and Anna Scott threw a perfect throw over to Riri at third base to hold that runner at second base. So there's one out now. They have a runner on second. It's a bunt attempt that was foul. That's strike one. If I make it through this, I'll be doing good. Let's see, up to bat for, this is number 22, Anna Kate. She is the left fielder for Bay Springs. And the pitch, ball outside. Count is 1-1 now. One out. They have a runner on second base, not first, runner on second base in scoring position. Cedartown does lead by 1. Here's the pitch. It's a bunt, foul, strike 2 now to Anna Kate. Coaches have their own way of thinking, but, I'm thinking the runner's already in scoring position. Why would you want to bunt her over to third? Try to get a base hit was what you want to do to score, because she's there for it. That's a swing and a miss. Strike 3, throw down to third, and gets away from Riri and the left fielder. So Bay Springs scores a run. Something happened there. I'll have to check it on the video, but the batter's out because she struck out, and then the runner coming from second, I don't know if there was interference, or I'll have to watch it on the replay because I totally missed it. But anyway, we'll be back in just a bit. All right, we're back for the bottom half of the second inning. Cedartown held Bay Springs scoreless in the top of the second, so the score remains 1-0. Up to bat now, I believe, is Miracle, number 6. She is the designated player. That's a swing and a strike by Miracle. Count is no balls and 1 strike. The pitcher gets her sign, and here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2 to Miracle. On deck is Anna Scott, our second baseman. And then in the hole is Angela Grant, left field. And the pitch to Miracle. Ball is hit to second, gets over the second baseman's glove, and right fielder has a little trouble fielding it herself. So that is a marginal base hit, could be considered an error. I'm not making that call, but I'm glad she's on first base. So up to bat now is Anna Scott. We have a runner on first. Good way to start the inning, and here's the pitch to Anna Scott. Ball back, straight back, strike 1 to Anna Scott. Number 5. And the pitch. Ball low and inside. Count is 1-1 now to Anna Scott. And the pitch. Nice changeup by the Bay Springs pitcher. That's 1-2 now. Really good changeup there. And the pitch. Ball is hit to second base fields in the air and goes to first for the double play. Line drive, you got to freeze. There's 2 outs now. 2 outs for Cedartown. Nobody on base, and up to bat now is Angela Grant. That's what I have anyway. Number 17, Yes, Angela Grant up to bat. There are 2 outs. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 1. And the pitch to Ansley. Swing and a miss, strike 2. 2 outs now. Nobody on. We're in the bottom of the 2nd inning. Cedartown leads 1-0. And here's the pitch. Blue calls time. Not sure why, but count is 0-2. And the pitch. Fouled straight back. Count remains no balls and 2 strikes to Ansley. And the pitch. Oh, strike called. That was a changeup. Ansley wasn't looking for that. And that's strike 3. And that'll be 3 outs in the bottom of the 2nd inning. So after 2 complete innings of play, the score is Cedartown 1, Bay Springs 0. And we'll be right back. All right, we're back for the top half of the 3rd inning. And up to bat for Bay Springs is number 13, Ayla. She's the 2nd baseman. And here's the pitch from Shaley. Foul ball, straight back. That's strike 1. And we'll see if I can adjust the picture on the Mevo. Not sure I like that. And the pitch. Ball inside. Count is 1-1 now. I like that a little bit better. It's 2. That's foul ball. Count is 1-2 now. Let's see if I can adjust this a little bit. Oh, too much. I think that's 2-2 to count. 3-2. 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. You can adjust that picture later. Post-production, and here's the pitch. Ball is hit to 2nd base. Anna Scott fields, throws to Caroline at 1st for the 1st out. So up to bat now for Bay Springs is number 27, Peyton. She's the 1st baseman. One out now. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike one. Need to charge up this iPad if it's possible. And the pitch. Ball inside. Count goes 1-1 now to Peyton. See if I can find the charging cable. Oh, there's one right there. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike two. Good pitch by Shaley. And the pitch. Ball inside, Blue says. Count is 2-2 now. It's even on the Bay Springs hitter, Peyton. And the pitch. It's foul ball. Count remains 1-2. Or, excuse me, 2-2. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike three. Strikeout for Shaley. That's 2 outs now. Up to bat is number 5 for Bay Springs. That is Mia. She is the catcher. Ball one to Mia. And the pitch. Foul off to the right there. First base side toward the Bay Springs dugout. Caroline grabs it, throws it back in. Count is 1-1 to Mia for Bay Springs. There's 2 outs in the top half of the third inning. Scores 1-0, Cedartown. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike two. Count is 1-2. There's 2 outs. Shayla gets her sign. And here's the pitch. Ball is hit right back to Shaley. Shaley fields, throws to Caroline at first base for the 3rd out. So that will do it for our 2.5 innings of play. The score is Cedartown 1, Bay Springs 0. And we'll be right back. All right, we are back for the bottom half of the third inning. Up to bat is Brianna. Bonones. She is our center fielder, and here's the pitch. Ball is hit back to the pitcher. Pitcher fields for base springs and makes the throw to first for the first out. One pitch, one out. As you can tell by the shadow of the press box, the sun is starting to creep down on the horizon, and pitcher is facing, looks directly west. Up to bat is Shaley now. And the pitch. Ball high. Can't tell what I got out there. There we go. Ball one to Shaley. There's one out. And the ball is foul off to the right. Count is 1-1 now. As that sun drifts down, it's going to get right in the pitcher's eyes and the middle infield for sure, and the center fielder. They're going to feel the pain from that sun. And the 1-1 pitch, swing and a miss, strike two to Shaley. You have to shade your eyes, and you have to be good at it, because if the ball's hit back at you, you got to be able to see it. And the pitch, you work it from an angle, use your hand, use your glove to shade that sun. Count is, I think, 1 or 2-2 now to Shaley. And the pitch. Ball is hit, popped up, shortstop camps under it, makes the catch for the second out. And up to bat now is Emmeline, our catcher. Emmeline waits, steps in the box. There are two outs, bottom of the third inning. Cedartown leads 1-0, and here's the pitch. Ball is hit hard to third, way too hard for the third fielder to field that ball. She did stay in front of it. It got away from her, and the shortstop had to field, but that was a very hard hit ball right there by Emmeline. And now up to bat is Kinsley. We will have a pinch runner for Emmeline, and it is Bennett again. So Cedartown has a runner on first with two outs, and Kinsley up to bat. Here's the pitch. Ball outside. Kinsley hits the gap. She'll probably make it all the way around, because these outfielders are very shallow, very shallow. Here's the pitch. Ball's hit to third. Third fields, throws to second, gets by second. Emmeline goes down to third, and Coach Levi is waving Emmeline home. Here's the throw. Throw won't be on time, and Kinsley ends up at third base. So Cedartown scores another run on an error on the throw from third base to second base. Tried to get the force, and it got away. It was a wild throw, and up to bat now is Caroline with the runner on third base. And two outs. Ball high to Caroline. Score is now 2-0, Cedartown. We do have a runner on third base, and Kinsley Boozer and Caroline up to bat. Here's the pitch. Called strike. 1-1. Looked a little bit outside, but Blues got a better view than I do. Count is 1-1. Here's the pitch. Ball high. Counts 2-1 now to Caroline. And the pitch. Whoa, ball's hit over Coach Levi's head. Count is even now. 2 balls, 2 strikes. She brings that in a little bit, hits that third base line there. Won't be any doubt we'll score a run, and she'll probably end up at least at second. So here's the 2-2 delivery. Ball is hit to left field. It's going to drop in for a base hit. It's going to score Kinsley. Caroline makes her rounds the base at first, but stops. So that's a base hit, RBI for Caroline. Still 2 outs. Cedartown scores a run here, so it is 3-0 right now. Looks like the coach from Bay Springs wants to come out and have a word with his pitcher. So while he does, we will be right back. We are back. Up to bat now is Riri Pinson, our third baseman. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Caroline is going down to second base. No contest. The ball got away from the catcher a little bit, which allowed Caroline to make it down to second. So now we have a runner in scoring position for Riri. And the pitch. Ball is hit high. Shortstop drifts under and makes the catch for the third out. So that will do it for 3 innings. Cedartown plated 3 runs in the inning. So now, 2 runs in the inning. So the score is Cedartown 3, Bay Springs 0. We'll be right back for the 4th inning. Top half of the 4th inning with a score Cedartown 3, Bay Springs 0. And up to bat for Bay Springs is number 7, Peyton. She's the leadoff hitter, shortstop. Shaylee gets her sign from the dugout. And the pitch. Ball 1. To Peyton. We have 2 Peytons. A P-A-Y Peyton and a P-E-Y Peyton. And the pitch. I thought I had mentioned Peyton just a few batters ago. Count is 2 balls and no strikes now to the leadoff hitter for Bay Springs, number 7, Peyton, shortstop. Shaylee gets her sign, and here's the 2-0 delivery. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Count is 2-1 now. Shelley gets her sign, checks her wrist, and here's the pitch. Ball is popped up. Is it playable? It is playable, but no one can get to it. So the count goes to 2 balls and 2 strikes now to number 7 for Bay Springs. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out here. Trying to see what it says on the front of Bay Springs jerseys. I'm sure it's for like breast cancer or something, why they're wearing the pink tops. Counts 2-2 now to number 7. Here's the pitch. Ball is hit to second, and a Scott Fields throws to first for the first out. Cedartown is playing some pretty good defense here. And up to bat for Bay Springs is number 34, Lexi, the center fielder. 1 out now. Top of the 4th inning. Cedartown 3, Bay Springs 0. Beautiful day, beautiful evening here. It's a popped up bunt. Shaley tries to field but can't handle it. It was a little pop up about maybe a quarter of the way up towards the mound straight away, and she tried to catch it in the air but had some spin on it. When it hit, it bounced back, so she wasn't able to make a play on it, and the result is Bay Springs has a runner on first with the pitcher up to bat, and there's the runner going down to second, not in time. That was a strike. Bay Springs has a runner on second base now. Number 9, the Bay Springs pitcher, steps in the box. Count is 0-1. And looks like maybe the Bay Springs runner at second's having a little issue with her armband. Unless you can't read it or something. Might be the wrong one. Count is no balls, 1 strike to the pitcher for foul ball. Count is 0-2 now. 1 out. You can tell the sun is creeping up in Shaley's eyes. That's a ball chopped to pitcher. Pitcher throws to Caroline at first. Runner tries to come home, and she's safe. The play was made at first base, and the runner from second rounded third, and when the play was made at home, she came home. So Bay Springs gets their first run. There are 2 outs. Ball inside. And the pitch. Ball low. Count is 2-0 now to number 11 for Bay Springs, and that's Bristol, third base. Nobody on base. Score is 3-1 Cedartown. We're in the top half of the 4th inning. The score is 3-1. There were 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Strike called. Count goes to 2-1 now to Bristol. And the pitch. Ball is hit to second base. Anna Scott Fields throws to first for the third out. So that will do it for Bay Springs in the top half of the fourth, but not before they score one run. The score is now Cedartown 3, Bay Springs 1, and we'll be right back for the bottom half of the fourth inning. All right, sports fans, we're back for the bottom half of the fourth inning. Up to bat for Cedartown is Miracle Pace, and looks like Anna Scott is on deck. I will verify that. Yes, and Ansley Grant is in the hole. If anyone should get on, we'll see Brianna Benonez. That's a ball. Whoops. I went to scratch my nose and I scratched the mic. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike one. Miracle, Anna Scott, and Ansley. We could use some more runs here, insurance runs. Ball is hit to second base. Second base Fields throws to first to get Miracle out at first. So that's one out. Up to bat is Anna Scott, our second baseman. Bottom of four. Score is 3-1 Cedartown. Here's the pitch to Anna Scott. Swing and a miss, strike one. The pitcher from Bay Springs gets her sign. Here's the pitch. Ball is hit to center field. Center fielder can't quite. She did though, but that sun was right in her eyes. She made a good play out there. So that's two outs now. Up to bat is Ansley. I believe I got that right. Ansley Grant. Yes, Ansley Grant at bat. Brianna Benonez on deck. And here's the pitch. The ball is hit to shortstop. Shortstop Fields throws to first base for the third out. So Cedartown goes quietly in the bottom half of the fourth inning. 3 up, 3 down. So at the end of 4, the score is Cedartown 3, Bay Springs 1. We'll be right back. back for the top half of the 5th inning. Score Cedartown 3, Bay Springs 1. Up to bat for Bay Springs is number 00, Jordan, right fielder. This game has moved along very quickly. Started about 10-15 minutes after 5, and it's not 6 yet. We're in the 5th inning. At strike 1, called by Blue. And the pitch from Shaley. Ball is hit back to Shaley. Shaley fields, throws the ball to Caroline at first base for the first out. Up to bat now, it looks like number 22. Anna Kate, the left fielder for Bay Springs. And the pitch. Strike called. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Top of the 5th. And the pitch. Ball skipped up there. 1-1 now. And the pitch. Ball inside. Count goes to 2-1 to number 22. Anna Kate. And here's the 2-1 delivery. Ball is chopped foul. Back toward the backstop. Count is even now. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Anna Kate. On deck is number 13, Ayla. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. It's a second strikeout for Shaley. And there are 2 outs now. Ayla up to bat for Bay Springs. And the pitch. Strike 1 called. Good pitch by Shaley. No balls, 1 strike now to Ayla. Ayla is the second baseman for Bay Springs. And the pitch. Ball is fouled straight back here. Count is 0-2 now. No balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Thought she squared around a bunt there. No. Yeah, she did. She squared around the bunt with 2 strikes. So that means that that's the strikeout. If there are 2 strikes and you square around the bunt and you bunt it foul, that's a strike. You're out. So after 4.5 innings of play, Bay Springs went real quietly then. The score is 3-1 Cedartown, and we'll be right back for the bottom half of the 5th inning. All right, we are back for the bottom half of the 5th inning. Up to bat for Cedartown is Brianna Benonez, our center fielder. On deck is Shaylee, our leadoff hitter. Ball is hit foul off to the right. Count is no balls and 1 strike now to Brianna. Here's the pitch. Ball 1, low and inside. Blue requests time to, or actually calls time. You don't have to request it, to dust off the plate. Count is 1-1 now to Brianna. Could use a base hit right here. We need some insurance runs. Ball high and outside. The count goes to 2 balls and 1 strike. And there's a grounder to third. Third throws it away. Brianna makes her way to second base. So Brianna with a leadoff, not a base hit. The third baseman threw it away. So, but she is on base. And up the bat is Shaylee. She put the ball in play. That's what matters here. When you put the ball in play, things happen. Scores 3-1. We have a runner in scoring position. Nobody out. Here's the pitch to Shaylee. The ball is hit. It's a kind of a slow roller toward first, and the first baseman is not going to be able to make the play due to Shaylee's speed. So that's a base hit. You gotta say there. So now we have runners at first and third. And up to bat now is Emmeline Waits, our catcher. Nobody out. We have runners on the corners. And here's the pitch to Emmeline. Ball is fouled out of play. Coach is trying to get his message to the runners on base. Asked Emmeline to step out of the box. Now we are set to go. And here's the L1 delivery to Emmeline. The ball is popped up straight to the pitcher. Pitcher drifts under it and makes the catch for the first out. And up to bat now is Kinsley. It's 1 out. Runners on the corners, 1 out. Kinsley Boozer up to bat. Scores 3-1 Cedartown. And here's the pitch. Ball is hit hard to shortstop. Shortstop has trouble with it. Throws the ball. Nope, does not throw the ball. So Cedartown scores on the error on the second baseman. And up to bat now is Caroline. So the score is 4-1 now. We have runners at first and second with Caroline O'Neill up to bat. Caroline steps in the box. 1 out. Runners at first and second. And here's the pitch to Caroline. Ball is hit to second base. Second base fields, throws to first for the second out. That did advance the runners to second and third. Up to bat now is Riri. Riri is due. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Riri steps in the box. A base hit would score 2 runs here. We could use them. And the pitch. Ball is hit over third base. It's going to fall in for a base hit. Kinsley is going to come around to score. So that is a 2 RBI single for Riri. Did I say she was due? Well, she came through. So now the score is Cedartown 6, Bay Springs 1. Got baby Zeke up here. Ball is hit back for strike one to Miracle. All right, count is 0-1 to Miracle. Swing and a miss, strike two. And that's a ball high and outside. 1-2 now to Miracle. We have a runner on first base. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Catcher could not hold on to it, so the count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the 1-2 delivery. Riri hits it to second base. Second base fields, throws to first for the third out. But Cedartown does score 3 runs in the inning, so now the score is Cedartown 6, Bay Springs 1, and we'll be right back. All right, we're back for the top half of the 6th inning. Cedartown leads 6-1. And I'll tell you who's up to bat for Bay Springs. Number 27, Peyton, the first baseman, is up to bat. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike one. Strike one. Strikes, balls. You can push it. Wait a minute, I'll tell you when. Got some good help up here, Andy Grace. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike two. Push it. Yep, see? It's 2 strikes. No balls and 2 strikes to number 27, Peyton. The P-E-Y, Peyton. No balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out here, top of the 6th, and the pitch. Swing it up. The ball is hit back to Shaley. Blue calls a foul ball, so the count remains no balls and 2 strikes. No, we're done. We already got 2 strikes. So Peyton comes back, grabs her bat. and steps back in the box. And here's the 0-2 delivery from Shaylee. Swing and a miss, strike 3. All right, and push that one. Yep, 1 out. There you go, you got it now. Yep, up to bat now for Bay Springs is number 5, Mia. She's the catcher. 1 out. I'll show you. Foul ball, straight back. The count is no balls and 1 strike. Strike. Yep. No balls, 1 strike to the Bay Springs hitter. The score is Cedartown 6, Bay Springs 1. And the pitch, the ball is hit to, looks like there's been a substitution. But that's 2 outs now, and I'll tell you what it is in just a sec here. So Palacios is at first base now in the place of Caroline. Trying to see if there's any other changes. Looks like maybe Chloe stays in right field. She was the flex player. Two outs. Push the out. Yep, push it. Push it. 1 time. There you go. I don't know. What do you call that? A ball or a strike? Do you know? Not sure if that was a ball or a strike. I was distracted for a second. And here's the pitch. Ball is hit to third. Riri throws to first, but the play could not be made. So Bay Springs has a runner on first, and up to bat is number 34, Lexi, the center fielder. 2 outs, top of the 6th. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 1. No. Mm-mm. Yeah, but it'll go through that speaker right there, though. That's strike 1. You gonna do a strike? You gonna do a strike? Mm-hmm. Ball is hit foul, strike 2. Another strike. Another strike. You gotta stay with me now. Yeah, I'll tell you in just a second. Don't touch it, baby. Don't touch it. That's a ball hit right line drive to Kinsley for the 3rd out. And I believe that will do it for the game, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. All right. That's the end of the top half of the 6th inning. So that'll do it for the game. And Cedartown wins 6-1 over Bay Springs. So I want to appreciate you. I thank you for watching. And until we meet again, Semper Fi and go Dogs. Thank you very much.